de na ke ya bo white esane se ne nyina ye hwe anim se osono amanyoku no MPP bedi nkunim na nka yetumi abo white na ye ni age ema me hye bokra se eye me viewers no yetumi di nkunim a anka mema obia be 2 minutes e wo studio na agya wonso mo be twi soroku nanso anko ne sa ba ne nyina achi no ye de aseda ebema Nyankopon otwedi ampon Nyankopon esane se enye oman bia na nya ne se ye me ne mo ka se oman bi ekọ abato nanso adane bibibi nanso ye da so te enkwam na eda so te asomdwemu a na ye beda Nyankopon ase apart from say the NDC omo edi nkunim obi broni beka say emphatic victory no ene etutrasem womo ye no na obi bisa say ndika omo luzu ya nko mbeden esane say Ghana for abom homodin edi tumi edi ahyem nsa asembia eni eho na afi etutrasem ne broni beka say vandalism violence looting na ekoso no eno so efri ehe fa enunti eye asemu a aye asemsebe adodo na edi eho enkomo na yenhu ne puma sibre yebesan abo ye nyina yabaso se oman Ghana ebebo ye nyina ye hu abaso se oman Ghana isane se once again for the 9th time no ya ye amana ye fe abe wiase afọ na nyina ebo oman Ghana ye kabi mami kabi no anamuntu a yetu no ye boye abaso papa ye ankasa so ye bebo ye ho abaso na fe so eye electoral commission ye bebo omabaso se omo etumede eye election ni egu akwan mu ewo asumdwe kwan so wo kwan paso na fe so eye the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency the president elect also ye bebo no abaso ni amanamu na ya hwe nimu se ye nkuko bu nkitinkitin ebe hyase na ye nyina yatumi enya ye chefa ewo mu eruti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama president elect ye mau amo esan mau akwaba na so all the successful parliamentary candidates are and moye members of parliament elect MP elect na ene dudona omudi asesa dodona omudi asesa na baako ani din asesa the whole world obia kan ho asem eye mia mempeso aso eye the Great Trouble Constituency member of parliament elect aye Mame Gloria Owusu man no be God eye Madam Gloria Owusu ne ono so ye kan eye members of parliament elector ono so ye kan no eka ho ewo the Great Trouble Constituency na memfasa kwan so emfa eye abasobo emma eye Great Constituency another Great Trouble Constituency nyina mpanifo eye delegates polling station executives one more omodo mo share eye campaign num eye electoral area coordinators one more omodo mo share campaign num eye constituency officers one more omodo mo share campaign num any the campaign team members one more omodo mo share campaign num any obi bia asofo imams ne mpanimfo opinion leaders eye ahemfo any mpanimfo a womo ebo mo homode ewo the Great Trouble Constituency ema eye tsunami eba ye man mu no trouble de Nyankopon adom ebi anka ye isane adwumaden ene opepa akomapa a dodo na ede ye adwuma ama ene menemu kasei eye Madam Gloria Owusu ono so eye member of parliament elect for the Great Trouble Constituency ti mo be share nso ede amai production say se flyer no ewo ho ania omanfo no congratulate madam no se ewo ho anka monfanto screen so ma eye omanfo nyina ehu anigye aba Trouble Constituency eye congratulations to my own member of parliament elect eye Madam Gloria Owusu anigye on that anigye note ewo trouble no menemo ka say okay o de ba me here no cry face because if no crop there and nya dia ehu hia na NDC MPP amanyoku no ahanda da screen so no Madam Gloria Owusu Trouble fo nyina congratulate no mo congratulate no member of parliament elect for the Great Trouble Constituency. Just say and then the own asresre nkwa na num nyina ya asresre ba bia ya hia no bia asresre nkwa just say congratulations no eyade a eba from all angles nkofo a ebo twi eko eye ne fie omo sending the messages na just say enika keke say kasa foforo about Trouble Constituency is a man no be God. Man no be God. Enuti oba ya santoa a eye His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia edidi no ama wo say wo ye Trouble eye ya santoa prekope Trouble ya santoa prekope na fe so MP elect for Trouble eno so picture ne da wa mo fanto so fe a oje eye ne fans Gloria Owusu eje ne fans na mame Gloria Owusu so say yemfa asida emma Kencity Media o say o de asida piesie and emma eye Kencity Media isa ne say o follow eye Kencity eye outlets ni nyina hu say ye kansem papa e de fa no ho nti say o media house ba ko e say o de asida piesie emma omo na eye Oma FM na 2 and other affiliate stations are making up the Kencity Media. And Mame Gloria Owusu or say or that Honorable Kennedy or any Agyapong any adwumayefo a work Kencity Media nyina say ye born a chidom na yenjano na ene nkunimdie aye nedia enunti mobehye nso ede ama me. Na fesu yekọ yanim no the New Patriotic Party, the MPP amanyoku no woma ye nsentrefo nhyiemu ene dey na omo de nsem bebre na atudwa na ansa na ye bekọ nsem na omo rezi ene ewo anopai ewo omo nsentre nhyiemu no megiri se mumudu do na amate nsem a efiri abato no ebaye atutrasem vandalism, violence, looting say yaban aba entino ye bowra officer na ne wo ho nyina fridge ni TV ni ho wan nyina NDC fo no ewia na omotwe na womode eko ye bisa say in fact aha nipa bebre ama nipa bebre kwa enu omo po say NDC esan edi nkunim anka sebe ya to abama ama ne awohwe no saka say wadi nkunim na afi saa etutrasem no eno so efrihi nti obia condemn nia NDC for eye na nia eye areho asem num kra ne se NDC for mpanimfo no unte se obi frɛ anase kolo wo mo ye saade no to order ke se eyade omo no ma hye omukutupa anase nia eye nyambra semu a mnante ne mabawa no eye no eyade a eye wo mo fe eye the president elect John Mahama na eye ne de eye ni ji eye ni kan se ni supporters eye yesa enyemei ana enoti question nipa bebre ebisa eno no sane se yente se NDC mpanimfo no ekolo ne omo ye no to order na fe so ade ba ko a ha nipa bebre wo manmu after election any violence a ebimu de omo asoa so ombe ye no eye organized labor eye the Peace Council eye Catholic Bishop Conference any other enjumeku akese a omo ka bie ye no obi ayedin but e kamia ye say MPP for koye bibi dia na sa body si asori enjumeku ba ko a mebo wo mabaso say omo de omo ye bold omo tumi akasa eye the Ghana Journalists Association GJ aya intensi nanso womo de they have called a spade womo say they pointed fingers at the NDC because eye clear say nia AC no eye NDC amanyoko no for NAA enoti ye mu bi no ye bebo eye the GJ Ghana Journalists Association penifo so womo tumi ehu say tutrasem na koso no enya de a ebeboa wo man Ghana nti ye behwe na ya hye eno so enso na MPP hye mu a omo ye eye the General Secretary Lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong ode nsem etudwa no nsem na omo de tudwa no ebi ene saa etutrasem a eye NDC for echitafo eye ewo bia bebre na afi so looting of goods from state institutions, especially NADMO. You be yin for ni bi e de akyeremu na mo hu se ne ayeko. Na ye hyehyehye asoye say ye ba ahaye aban asoye na ye digya atum, ahaye aban asoye na ye di egya atum, eno so efrihi ena ebaye. And then nia ehu kra wo mu no ne say abatro ehuma no anasa abatro materials a ye betumi de agina so ehu say wei enedi nkunim anasa wei enedi ncho no. Yes, NDC for no so pink sheet no ma na ya tete. Baby o mo hu se o ma di ntwo no na o ma yire o mo ho akọji pink sheet no ma tete wo bisa o mo so wo mo enibi. Na concern na Ghana for enya sese after what has happened any the Ghana Police Service. Utie incentive for nhyiamu a MPP for ye ya. Eye JFK e ma ye nyina ye ti ase se before say e ba beto aba no Dr. IGP Dampare ema amanyo kofo ni nyina ti asese eyade a omo professionalism no it will come to play in this election. Na obekọ baabi a yedi tuo esi electoral commission adwuma yeni yedi esi ni so se onchusu between ninkwa any declaration no. Na yedi esi member of parliament and say candidate so say onchusu between ninkwa any declaration no. Na approve for gina hodom ubeka say they are helpless. In the Padodo, I am very confused because they are Ghana police, you know, you will mujidie. You may be sir, other constituencies near a sea or any a year police for no, Niomutumi a year, Uba a year gun off there. You be bought a year commanders a war, a year commander of fair, any commander of being, or my Mafamudia, Papa, making sure say we had a lot of security personnel around. Jumadienu eko ye ewo the great trouble constituency nti nipadom ena ebisa se aso police for no nia na ekoso no na omuni akade anase yato aba ama aban asesan nti they are playing to the winning team anase den. What are they afraid? What do they want to protect? Ana ehunehuna samijamfi ehunehuna security services no eno na ama sebe ni esese omode emrato no omuntumi emfantoana. But the good news is that Ghana Police Service omode nsem abetudwa se emrantie ne maba ne bi omoye nyambra sem ne tutuasem no over 100 of them have been arrested. Yehwe eno so nia ebeko ayede akosie na o say pink sheet na o say EC and declare no den na EC no ebegina so de a declare resource. Now first so essential for shiamu no MPP for a call on the EC to take immediate steps to reverse all the illegal declarations NDC for the intimidation for so EC officials ma omo ye den omo declare people illegally. Na ene numre ye be focus so kakra ewo mpesoa so mienu Okankwe Central Honorable Patrick Yaoboama ye nyina ye nim se or big man papa na eba politicians a womudi omhuni omkasa hote no omhunehuna nkrofo no omgi nkrofo awa atua. You cannot take Honorable Patrick Yaoboama out. Entina wo ba Okankwe Central na ne ho akono ne ho ye akono papa. Unfortunately ne ekoto aba no na so ye Okankwe Central no enyema bi ACC ya yene the secretary of the constituency, the chief administrator, the CEO of the constituency no yene be twetwe nkomo na ono ankasa na odimu akotre na wotwa mfoni de akyere ne ehunu ne ekoso ewo Okankwe Central ne awatete ne de emse eyatesem ene yensa aka otwetwefo pani a oda sa mpeso aso no ano ewo studio ha ne betwetwe nkomo kakra de afa nsem a esi wo Okankwe Central. Yefri ho a another constituency a eno so enwo asem abetudwa ama nipa mpempem ka ho asem ene mpeso aso a yefre no Ablekumah North de 2020 primaries no nyame adom minim ho asem kakra isa ne se me na national yi me ma me koye rep ewo ho nti Ablekumah North nsem de me so minim ho kakra na na areho kakra utie nsɛm a epie free ɛyɛ saa mpɛso no so na areho ubisa sɛ yɛ democracy no hifana ɛkɔ ɛyade a ɛboa yɛmpo ana yɛngya democracy ne yɛnkɔfa asogyafoɔ no emra na question dodo na ebisa ɛno ti ɛhɔ so ɔtwɛtwɛfoɔ pani a ɔda saa constituency na no ɛyɛ the CEO of the Ablekumah North Constituency operations director D-Day coordinator papa and then numre ono so yene no betwetwe nkomo e wo studio ha na ono so throw more light on nsɛm a esi wo ɛyɛ Ablekumah North Constituency ofri ho a ɛyɛ constituency efe no Tema Central ɛyɛ production say Tema Central ɛyɛ omo constituency parliamentary results no da wa mo fanto screen so emmame na ahwefo so ehu say vote difference eye baako kra na o winning with baako kra na it is legal na obi eluzu by over 100 votes by over 200 votes by over 1000 votes na NDC for say chinchina wo mo mpene o hwe screen so aya Tema Central Constituency omo results na eda eye screen no so no Tema Central Constituency a candidate ojire muma the New Patriotic Party MP elect Honorable Charles Forson Minabema Honorable Charles Forson where certified collated results are a free Tema Central Constituency parliamentary results Charles Forson enya 18,870 and NDC candidate nunya 18,815 I just say bia ye mo be ye nim mathematics and answer yanko school de nanso ye ko school kakra ya kire no 18,870 edoso sene 18,815 enti eba ne sen ena nipa no onya 18,815 no say chinchinia chi ye declare no eye winner ade a odwene ho a enyeye ofri hoswa na yeko constituency ye frɛ no ayawaso West Wogon me de ye me wanwa kakra ma Lydia ono so edi ntwo ewo ayawaso West Wogon ayawaso West Wogon for a demonstrate nia womope omumpe decency sa na obi frɛ me ka che me omumpe decency omope nkrofo a omudi eye widows atem no mu twabom ma left right center na yebisa se sa na tie say ayawaso West Wogon for madam fu bi o hwe mi fi ayawaso West Wogon say I didn't vote for them minim say one to abama no NDC nenso dodo na akoto ama ya declare NDC candidate no winner ama me no mo ka say ma me Lydia Alhassan Seram onye member of parliament from 7th January 2025 and also ya rehosem and then another constituency ehunso nsem abeye hu kakra Ablekumah West Honorable Esla Owusu dodo na omani en na so se MPP beluzu Ablekumah West mame Esla Owusu ehu kakra another constituency nkrofo ya so se MPP eluzu BNA Botiano English among from Miaminia Sylvester Tete ono so odi ncho ewo sa constituency no and then Okankwe South Miaminia ba Dakwa Newman ono so want to me and retain ni seat and then the Interior Minister Honorable Henry Kwoti ayawaso Central ono so and to me and retain ni seat one constituency and also echo Amasaman constituency Amasaman Kasim want to me and retain constituency no Amma the New Patriotic Party and then Dom Kwabenya no so ho abansem mpedifo ehwe na yaka ho asem ufri Greater Accra Suhum constituency production monfa Suhum constituency resource no enter screen so na ahwefo so enhunia eko eye Suhum constituency eye parliamentary resource Suhum constituency parliamentary resource eho ena eye Frank Bequin dodo na frɛ no protozoa and the dahono certified collated Suhum constituency parliamentary resource 160 out of 166 polling stations. That is a resource at dahono na 6 polling stations enka ho. Na 6 polling stations enka ho krapo no. Frank Bequin dodo na frɛ no protozoa onya 16,855 and NDC candidate no sunya 15,259 and the independent candidate enya 159 or 150 it's 159 and then another independent candidate mudi eche no sa second independent candidate no dodo na frɛ no boafo ono na no ye member of parliament protozoa ekotu no nti ono so egina o de abufuo egina ono nya 14,860 na je say adea na ehu pa ka de nanso figures no lie there's no way I between abeka chem say 2 ketwa se ne 1 saa so na 16,855 enya adea eyiswa ana say ketwa se ne 15,259 enoti mobehye ne nso Suhum constituency parliamentary resource ene no so yede atudwa ede amamu na yebeko yenim menemu kasei eye aban project our year in the educational sector bakon adodo na frɛ no the STEM education oba enkran ha the frɛ no Accra STEM academy ayade a menemu kasei omobie ekwan ema wo a wo pese wo de wo ba ana se wo de hye ekosa school ni bi no na mo hye no so sa school yi eye school a from kindergarten straight to senior high school kindergarten straight to senior high school eno so no untua kapre information martin say untua kapre say Accra STEM academy your child's pathway to becoming an engineer, a medical doctor, computer scientist, aviation and aerospace professional. So pese oba etumi dachi sa 5 or 4 professions akrano etumi edimutintimaya ade a ekwan da ho se obekwa akofa eye krata ni bi na oso umma no omatumi akosa school no ebi that is the level of education aban nanado danko akufo-addo na ban epese ode Ghana edru nti ubetumi apply www.stem. And I say is it -ssp.com yes www.stem-ssp.com na also watumi ama wadishye na na say uba etumi akosa suku ni bi enoti mobehye ne nso ede amame se you know ensemuno ahyase enkrofo ebisa se esi ya John Mahama aba no se on make promises bebre enunti within the next 4 years no media mesre se ebenya ebre ede amano na ya bompaye ede atai na chi na otumi edi anase asoksidi esane se soksidi a yenyina etimu bi anko yesu a yenyina etimu bi sabeta fache na Ghana for se omanu mu ayeden enunti na yesesa ye ede John Mahama ba otie ni kasa na owo magic a obetumi ede attend things around ebema memene o yebenya sika agu yebotom nti nkrofo ahyase na omu bisase John Mahama ebo apro no his excellency John Mahama ebo apro no say eye nanado aban asisi ekokofo koko akuafo esane say 3,100 Ghana cedis na odema eye koko akuafo no na eye asisie nti nyame adom eye Ghana fo ama no win de na ye hwe animu say eye koko no obeba betum de akobe 6,000 de ama koko fo no na yenyina ya boyensem ama no ye bompaye eta na chi se obetumi aye nibre ebeso no na koko a bag etumi adu be 6000 sene na onamo a wo ka no afeso domestic debt exchange program na papa yi se san hyehyeye na nado ne na ban eyeye a na ebema aban enwa henhan kakra ma economy no a start apeki minimum ka say GDP new figure abane 7.4 na nado efa no from 3.4 thereabout okoi edru 7.4 until we will be measuring it in that order after 4 years no na ono so ese John Mahama so tumi ebro ono so double no na so odi ko nanim na Ghana ye ko yanimu a enesa enti dodo na ehwe se eye obeba betwa sa domestic debt exchange program num senia na obo apro a woka se na do trimodin eno nti no akofa sa domestic debt exchange program nyame adom wanya tumi a ebroso tumi mroso eno nti owo hu tumi anase wo kwan se obetumi atwa domestic debt exchange program num na pensioners no ene wo ma sika akomu no na o ma bonsem e de amano ye hye sa anyema no ebeba na afiso stability beba ye pocket na o se ye pocket emu atue tokro nyame adom wanya tumi no ye hye within the 4 years no ye tokon ye bottom na tokro dedem no obetumi asisi ni nyina e de amaye na afiso aban appointees na Joma Meka se omo ya kronfo omo wi sika ma sofo bi po etumi gina asore dem asore kese bi ewo kaneshi aboso kan ho otumi gina platform so eka se they are devils, they are thieves. Yes, enti ye hwe nim se enche bia sa devils ni thieves na womo eka no ye be start Agyapong me dem support se obi abo man no kro no a se etumi age na etumi ebo ho ban enti no se na anajo mahama eka no o se omo ya kronfo omo wia omo Ghana sika omo sei omo tonton e de amom ho enti ye hwe anim se papa yi ebeba be de abeje sa anyama de ama oman Ghana na wode womo a omo bokro no akoto eye prison na afeso o se aban na bobesia enti no ye hwe anim se 4 years ide ono abeye ntotoye ne nya sika no wo Ghana ha na ommo besia ne bi na Ghana ye ko yanim na afeso se na make no GDP growth no obey improve no from 7.4 na ye wo sese ya no na ye de akọ yanim orofo nsem wei ene nsem kakra aka ene ye ba bedi eho enkomo na ene mebie phone lines ni ntem ede amam mame ko ye abrantie ba ko ye frɛ no oye mi senior brother efe no Charles Owusu Kweku oye otwetwe for kese pa penny edema eye MPP amanyoko no ewo okankwe central eye honorable Patrick Yaboama aseye mini amwajo emwakwa ba
mijoso
bokode
nyamedom
eda nyame ase yeda asese eto nsafra o wampopo uti Ablekumah eye okankwe central ewiase afa na nyina nim so okankwe central ye kan okankwe central Patrick Boama ye kan Patrick Boama eye okankwe central na ohwe okankwe central so historically no vote no dodo na ekoma eye osono amanyoku no a wo ye secretary wadi secretary no ache mama congratulate you so wadi secretary no ache election ya ye ko sisi na senia enyema ekoye no sana na wadwene na wo expect yana
wede mama nchia watiefo nyina na minchia congratulations by the minchia Great Trouble Constituency.
Sharp.
I want so oye church for penny no. Na honorable Gloria Osu ono so ye mono abaso. Say what to me every near.
Yeah, that's it, papa.
Yeah, BB. Ye nyina ye free ade ase na enim se sei kura na ngebeko. Ne nti de kwa ne say from anopa. Ni hu say ya no afia se de ntokwa ne gidigidi ni ade but na ye ya dwene
abato mbere mu 7 December no
eno kro mu fiase omo ba me office be ye gidigidi ni
and this for no ba o MPP office no
omo be gina ni opposite no mo fiase de omo ba ye ho afekra de omo se ye to aba ne bi wo ye me office ho na me say it press for bebre buy be say no mo de camera no kra buy say na ye to aba wo ha saying na mami fa mu free the collation Okay. This one called baby correction.
Okay.
Yeah, district correction center no. Ghana Telecom.
Okay, Ghana Telecom. Okay.
University, no, okay. Police depot no.
Okay.
Near district where any work. Inti bra ye we near the calculation center. Even your calculation center hono. Now NDC for inside you know. NDC for you more than about 10 executives.
Collation center.
But they told us that we should bring 2 people.
Yes.
It's yen you pay and one inside.
Yes, so yeah, the end is Minchawano, Oba St. John's no. Yen MPP for a work collation center or near you 2. But Osha NDC for no me about 10. Send your welcome.
Inti yen fiase for parliamentary resource no. Omo project be our big screens. Yen polling stations no 140. Na special vote ebeka ho nti no ene ekwenya 141.
Okay, good.
Omutumi project here 139. Huge giant screen so NDC for na enya any problem anya anything whatsoever.
Okay.
At Bromo project 139 no. Na Honorable Patrick Aboma na owo 20,813.
Okay.
Na Baba Sadiq nso ewo 18,873. That is the difference no 1,940.
Okay.
Asat na ketupe.
Okay.
Yehu ya so mdim ne ka bawrem no mbro mu se bo bade so kitiki yempene me anya declaration. Oh.
Na chese omu hu se omu di ncho after collating 139 pink sheet na say polling station results na said so mo de to trustem.
Yes. Enum pokra no naka just Christ Apostolic Church Fadama 1 and 2 naka yewe.
Na 1 and 2 no can vote wo bo me bedu 5,000.
Debi. No baby answer.
Okay.
Inti omu fiase na omu ankasa kra onye so omu take lead imponi etwa won.
Okay.
Honorable Patrick Buama enya commanding lead from Penkwa JHS, that is the first polling station till 139 and a colodo no. Honorable Patrick Buama. Now Oman raise any objection about it. Till Mudi on Sababu Badia soon kitty near the no. Omon premier declare. Omon premier declare. Ah, I didn't call for a police for this way you come shawon. Ubi and Kashi. And
Nanka baby say where the police there because the police are supposed to be those are on the boy
they were there omo bro mo yes afi me say omdo mo sake kame pa
wo
me ngasa bo bomb mfe bo bomb say ni
ene adue
enti me shada me police commander ne nchen na me ko gina no ne nchen
okay for protection
for protection ti me hu so no so dan na ne hwe esi ape na me so me yifa mu na me pie omodo omusake camp and after district
whether you painkiller bia omutumi omo sponsor a program yanka me recommend am about unfortunately kafra minia
nti the wo hopa ne say okan pay central for omanto aba etia Honorable Patrick Buama.
That is my next question sir.
Yes.
Did the low voter turnout no did it affect?
No omanto aba entia no because so the two ne wo apostolic 1 apostolic 2 no e kan ho am because apostolic 1 no na Honorable Patrick Buama omoto 181 ma Honorable Patrick Buama.
Okay.
And Baba Sadiq no ma no 142.
Okay.
And apostolic 2 no so no omoto 177 ma Patrick Buama. And almost Baba Sadiq no omoto 167. Into 2 ni kra ka no na sebita frache. Ni hina no Honorable Patrick Buama.
So wo di mienu ni nyina kan Baba Sadiq no kwa entumi enye hwe.
Kese enru even 400 impo and wa be catch say onu awini 1940 den no. Into udi danu mienu kra kan ho enya de abisi. Enti omo catch yen so saade a yen twen ye be call the regional collation center. That is the next day.
Okay.
Because when we so mama kwan ma we end declare no. Collation no o mama kwan me end declare.
So did you finish the collation? Collation mu ye wie?
Ye wie. What na make say
139.
139.
Okay.
Leaving only 2.
Na sa 2 no adentina manye. E ho na to trasem no bae.
Omo de omo sabe bobo table no so pam ye nyina free. Ho de no ho no started omo so kekan no omo broye. Because here nipa 2 pen away inside out of way and after the inside for no omo nyina bu boom eba inside.
Okay.
Omo mu abontin bu boom police wage now helpless. It's on my yet here say so ade chia ye be call regional collation center. It's a call regional collation center. No ye electoral commission. Omu fie ne wo regional. A whole conference room.
Okay.
And ye call ye. And no the omu ma eti as say emfa nipa 94.
Okay.
And embra.
Political parties ni.
Political parties ni na. Ye kra na ye di kan wo ho. Na ye duro na ye nkofo no be na so de bom so fa 4 pemra. Into 4 no. And ye call inside. And this if one so first omu di kan de nipa 4 by. Ye wo hwa o na fe omu di bebre ye so omu de basa bigina so na fe omu bem. Afi collation center hono. And this if one over 100. About 120 something as against we the 4.
Ya shemra dia mamu nyina nti mo MPP for de na mu dimra no so.
Dimra no no mu de omuntini sa. E ho na Baba Sadiki ene ne constituency chairman, constituency secretary. And I make sure say we for nankasa the national for NDC national for no. Omo ankasa kura omo fo ade etutra some omo ye so omo nyina ba inside ho. Omo nyina ba inside one. To omo ba inside one no. E ho na Baba Sadiki be instruct Electoral Commission returning officer no say only on Tiase into only about 31 polling station every vote num na fe undeclared no winner
Adentra
I return officer and say on Tiase na omonga say seat ni na wo ha yen so ye de e wo ho mo so mo ye wo ha de fine no so mo ye so mo ko alter some of them enti no mo see
mu
yes na baby am bigina yin na from say na secretary print sheet we e wanna me go print sheet
yes
out of about 100 and something mounting to only 4 akonya kra mete so no omo twife me to do omo sake ka me rough omo ankasa nipa with friend say empom the war oti UT mention Sam George
yeah
Sam George by inside walk come and returning officer no man find omo bro no papa police for
and this for no
and this omo hwe no omo peja no kra de ne be hwe akonwam yanka se yegina ho na ho be den watumi aka bi because mo ye nine pe and the police for ne bar out no omo the key omo lock key e room no and omo the key na ma NDC security man ene kura no iti ne nkofo ne be obie do na no omo maba obie do na no omo maba iti afi na omo kwa na omo koso Sam George oni otuku no and omo kire returning officer there
no omo ye
you see omo ye nim no omo de ne ba be hwe from no omo bubo no I think ade a saving returning officer and say okan egbe
okay
and omo hu say oh there bia so e ho na nsa no omo ba omo no
do kan kasa no omo say bia na oyo omo nipa
and omo man
can you imagine this
our Ghana o yanka say Ghana and omo man so no ko share so then what is the so called regulation or no so what Sam John Ekato kasese but he did said say there be a 110 and all come one sem this year amowo apemkwa ye 5 electoral areas
okay
ya this year omowo apemkwa Baba Sadiki say Emmanuel community Mespa and Prince Charles mo amotro aba na yin frim mo nka ho
and omo de omo nka Okanko Central
omo nka ho omo gbamomo the whole Christ Pentecostal Royal Presby hono your Presby 1 2 3 4 police station
okay
o see yin 3 frim why am for Baba Sadik and the NDC almost say Gospel Way Miracle 1 Gospel Way Miracle 2 they were pro credit one Fidelity one
yeah
any Roses Day care yin frim
the hono mentia say omo ye hwan mu a omo say yin frim like on what grounds say emra ben and na show omo so omo betumi akase yin pink sheet bi frim
and until returning officer and can catch one say ade ne kura wo no e photocopy me so me dia o de ma me e photo original no e wo ha dia wo kan no nyesa na original how can original ne wo ho na photocopy etumi sesa
no
just they are only just sowing confusion keke but I go for original word Hali bin Walid St. Anne's Divine Healers and Adom Clinic also when mo de ne hu hia yenyini na mfiri mu e ma won enti wo mu yi mfiri mu no and omo body omo bo no papa but yanka say yen say obi na say me yanka sa manim ni ade enti the way omo
okay so question is adenti na MPP for no na mo so muntu mi mfre krofo no mo so mo ma eni omo besi ani ana
say safwa no ewo NDC ni ho ono be bie do ama wo wabem
na say MPP for no so ban na so mo ban their numbers that they can break into the room
and na just any entokwa na e bia person.
Yes, of course, because according to Niawoka no e say odofo muntie o na say the next election no people should brace themselves up.
Yes.
Because it means that the MPP would also marshal people to go to the coalition center. Oba me person so ye ka say e mienu it me enemy research officer and na ye wo at a point one person or say kofiba no abeboa and all that. Even in our coalition center, ye nuanom NDC for there were about 10 more. But we didn't have a problem because we were chatting, we were and everything was all right. But in other constituencies, you know, send your papa came here, so as Ablekumah no also take your seat, almost one make the same thing. Now, just say people should now take their security into their own hands because say ye see nipa mienu embra na ye dimra no so na nipa be 100 almost nimra so the next election see an here ebeye enuntina Christian council say Christian churches or one bishop Catholic conference near there in somewhere air course you will not talk about it. It is so clear say one side and a to trust them. Everybody is quiet. Let the other side also respond or retaliate. Then you see they will just do equalization. That is what is so annoying. The OTN story now okana. Emra Electoral Commission any police for the go MPP 4 reps they abided by it. But the NDC decided not to abide by it because they said they were losing. In 2020, when you are in a coalition center and you realize that you are losing, you also marshal your people there to come and force electoral officer to do declaration. Is that what we want as a country? Why? People have given you emphatic win. Why this? Why? Then you see some journalists sitting there, because almost you promise a board chairman, you promise MCs, you promise deputy CEOs, you promise membership on various abine boss into your motive if any say studio or professionalism no or actually because of those if any say appointment and that's a promises there more. Why? Is that the kind of country we want to build for ourselves? What is this? Kotepakona kohwe ya dija atu nadmo building mu ship wia aban enyama wo. Why? Is it because for 8 years a common deliver to the extent say that is why we want change of power so that we'll come and loot and steal? Is that it? Minia Niayemi said the MPP people could not also call for people to come there in their numbers so that Niebesino NC, is that not it?
Oh, hey, wouldn't him honorable Patrick Boama?
Yes.
Wouldn't him papa nipa yedinechin or no? Sa lawlessness yin nipa nipa deputy. So one in the character or your perfect gentleman or say nimni. It's on unim sani man on financial crime said no, yemrani and so yemesisu. But the most very good thing now is say Electoral Commission almost try yaban.
Almost say
almost say any MP let bill.
Eti Ablekumah Okanko Central as we speak you don't have
we don't have
MP elect.
You don't have
MP elect. Say swear in now mumu nya will be a very representative.
Enti na year was said like almost so sure it follow one trend. So she said, bra, reconciliations. All the 4 affected 4 no. Say people before nyani na.
Yes.
So whom?
Yes.
Just one nim pa go for yin nim nia omoye. Nim pa. Some the lawlessness. After that kura no na mo see sesebe. Na nka mo kura no mo awini. Sa ko hwede akole baba sadiki be hwede wo kire e wo center ho. No kasa no di attempt no yewe no ebi fa district director no. Even the regional director of Electoral Commission and Yasam Ketwan. Okay, so then your corporate minister MPP should go and elect people who are also to trust them. Because the makers and social media, people are blaming the MPP for sitting down quietly for the NDC to have their way. And the question I keep asking is that send your okay, say MPP for also retaliate, but this time you better sempana. Instead of even commending the MPP, people are insulting the MPP on social media. Say, some more to okay, or see, Pateboama, we all know he's a gentleman.
So in all the 76 constituencies, no, now candidates need gentle. Now near Ekosui, Ekoswa, again the BC. It's more social media now, more DMP before them say, that is why I was asking him that question. I wanted him to answer that question. And it's a very legitimate question because so Muslim move so now MPP forces move buswa. What kind of system are we going to have even in Okankwe Central Keke? Nan compensate the whole country. Anyway, it's an advice to all of us, friends say, moving forward into the next elections. Maybe the way we collect our resources near that, these things should help us to reform friends in that part of the electoral process. Would you say nationally everybody is talking about low turnout? Did the low turnout really affect a MPP chance war?
I think so. On say you know so and I meant to aba no. Hey, you na say wombi. They say come on get obi so ma de get ase there bi. They say ope brodo, ope banku, ope ayoyo, ampa anopa.
Ni nyina beba.
Ode bebrew no wedi. Na afi wan say sebe tafracha, sebe yesi ukum ejinamoa papa wo fia. Ye nyina yesi mpa. Enkura ene beji fie no wa boss wo. Kakra befo obia ho. Okay. Abuan nkubu fie nke yo. So you believe say nipa dodo a o man beto bad that day no dodo na ye because MPP na ye mo so yento omubu afu ene ye hu na minim ene o memo ayede afi na o mo ho beto me did say afi na o mo beto. So what next? Like what next? I mean, what are you expecting? Yeah, Bompire say Electoral Commission omo modem right ye recollation eno ye ya na nkatwa tietietia but say no am so there. Yes, I will another kind of going to court. But you will pinch, you will be pepe. You will be pepe because a honor no movie some main coffee pin them say, hey, and change where they can grow. Mean to means now on the main. Oh, go move baby. That's what the judge. Oh, that's what the judge. And I can't do that. Person copy your courses here. Yamia do with your own go. Person courses. Yamia march to my office, the constituency office. Air conditioner was on no to go. Air conditioner walk actually what they are doing. Vandalism. Now, just a nipper when motion one not all sign. I said almost sign behwe. Now minim na me catch me constituents that is for Kencity Central for. Say moon to me yes ada man toaba entia honorable Patrick ya obo amada. Man toaba entia no da na okra brief obi ene wo nkofo ene wo do wo niema eye ne omuye. Nanso just temporary. Minim pa say the peace will prevail. Because we been to me too 1989. Can you imagine that? Can say seven we worry. What you know quite best so primaries tinchina say so no e ene san ganze say ke kwa abato e say ke de mam. So it's me gidi pa o Kencity Central for man to abenti a honorable Patrick Boama. Dey mo yama nyina ye ni so na dey Patrick Boama so ayama mo nyina so monim. Look at all our 5 electoral area me hwe. Baby a sebe ye ho nye ekwanye ya kwan. Nia uye kwanye bi ebebu nkofo da no ye pavement fe. Just o Kencity Central. First pa na nsuo to a. Kohwe na fe obi a esu enehwe drainage no ne niam a waye. But Boama de sebe of course menti e ho de but meni nipadom e kasa efa Kencity Central meme de dodo na meni o makasa afa papa no ho bia di adanse papa efa papa no na je say for 12 years na yes na je say only the people of Kencity Central edini ye papa because I'm yet to even the NDC for no kwano omo ntumi nkan sembone emfa eye papa no ho na je say wabo ne ho modem papa yo entino last words na yenko menu mo Kencity Central for Mr. Man to aba entia honorable Patrick Boama. Okay. Sebe yensu ntumi nyemu sebe obi tutura samunti omo so mfa there bi ye wo ye bibia sebe si wie collation wie pepepe no and then nkatwato nyesa nso a ye kura pin sheet ye kura bibia de yisi wo no ye beko na afi ekwan bia so legitimately de ye bia ye beko so ama sebe bonsa kamo MP back na mesa ka kire party for the semesremo ye ntro aba no mesremo mensa ta mensa yem emamom and now MPP for one tears say enye we and I start blame game and we na ye say and we na ye say we say there be say na say call united front sebe omumpo omudi atrutra asem no omumpo omutumi united ebokro no omu united brunkofo omu united aden na ye momu aye papa no ye be start say na we ye say whatever a call wrong near the bia no Yankopon yes say amasa bia it will be a lesson and you go back to the drawing board near say but they say dear mesremo obia mayenka ehumom na yinko na akonwa no de den kianeke mo amodia mo sabeka honorable Patrick Boama man to abentia no da na ensin so da edamase
yo odofo Charles Owusu Kwakun oye Kwakun yeah thank you for the correction Kwakun oye secretary edema the new patriotic party Okankwe Central was say honorable Patrick Boama wo moni so nia MPP4 wo and I say wo mo mote Okankwe Central ma ye ede ama wo mo enunti monto aba entia oye honorable na to trustem any mentem ho ase bi I the other side no and akofa sade but wa shemo bo say definitely the seat will be in the hands of the new patriotic party yo ye beda menia ase ye ko yanim ye behwe se ye ne Ablekumah north for so ebetwetwe nkomo no mo so mo twanfoni afa nia esiye ewo saa mpesoa no so no ede akireye na ansana ye bekos ansem no so no ye asemu EC officer attacked by the NDC production EC officer attacked by the NDC sa video no ho a muyi ema ahwefo ehun nia ekoso ewo election num aha na ekoso no na ekoso ewo ho no chese arehu bebre na obi papa oye district electoral officer obo adwumade aboa oman Ghana na ye ni say ye tete no boni beka say manhandling na arehu yie na sebe dachi ebedo kompo say obekwa akoye electoral officer na ohia osu ode handkerchief no paper na enim na arehu papa obi papa obi yire ebi po na obi mpra enso hwe ne ye de papa yi yaka de because of power anti ade ye clear ni pa say ye nka no kore na ye de kontompo ne nabraba den na ebeye ye politics na Ghana for ni nyina sa de wo nyina koma ye nyina ye mfantu ye hofu mistake obeye no sima ba ko no ebetwe waso mfie na meka sa asem wei ewo eye show so all the time eruti mo be share ni so ere amaye na afi so me pese ye bedi nkomo kakra afa ana wo de mayenko Okankwe North Constituency ebeko Okankwe North Constituency hoso me pese ye twa mfoni ede kire mu se be ya mo behu ne ekoso na mo a mo ye se obi na anya ne ntokwa ana obi na anya ne kun ana obi na anya ne contest ene wo ko na wo de emfa ho de bia wo se emfa ho ebeko aba abeden abefa me de ne mi hu kakra wo ne asim say the next election how is it going to be there? Because the police and omo eso omo boy ho ban no akire say I mean next time you have to protect yourself and what would that lead into eno na me misuro ewo ho because ya shemra say bia we no MPP mienu NDC mienu party we mienu obehwe no ye beduru ho no na womo de omo se da bi mienu de omo ye nipa 10 20 na oka no edu ba bi nipa be 100 na omo boy rural collation center na bambofo no egina ho aden and ye decide we ye bompa ye say there will be some reforms and then it about how our pink sheets ni sa ye beto aba no electronically kra na pink sheet nsem bia kra mmemu a na ya esa ne say bufu say obi kuta ne pink sheet na ono ankasa nim say wadi ntwo no akotetim a ye bisa na o say oni onhu ba bi eda Enti because or no any need like the process should come to a halt and I say an end. It doesn't make sense. Enuti ye bo shi na ya boy ura Ablekumah North parliamentary candidate ni honorable Akua every year. Ono okoye ena osan ebaye na minimum can say the member of parliament for that constituency is Honorable Sheila Battles until 1st and as 7th January no or that so MP and Akua every year no say you declare na or your MP elect send you over the Great Trouble constituency. There's only one MP now Honorable Moses Senimo no MP. Gloria is only MP elect awaiting her inauguration and as a swearing in Nanka wafa full title no be member of parliament. But let's give friend saying the credit where it is due. The members of parliament no are there Ubatubu Honorable Moses and Uko Ablekumah North Sheila Battles ono and MP. Na senior Okankwe Central for akon monsem na me try mfoni kakra so dia ma about nyama sisi wo mia yensa aka otwetwe for penny oda Ablekumah North mpeso anu so owura Frederick Green hwe ne kala na onye green nenso ne din green yensa aka no tumedie we so ene ne ba betwetwe nkomo afa Ablekumah North insemsemo a esi na wotwa mfoni no acha abate say
ohile nyamiadom boko pacha na so
nyamiadom mompaibo me ho ye pa isa ni say at least trobu de yende ekoyie ema ye hu ye de hokrapo no ese abrante ni so or the kokot ye laughable Ablekumah North to say you know ka say
many of him akon me da se ni akwenya wode amame awo show kesi so na minchia the parliamentary candidate and I said the MP elect Honorable Nana Akua Owusu every year. This woman is a woman who has demonstrated say yes. In fact, be a with the assembly woman that was also a women's organizer, abedi MP, akodi deputy ambassador, as also abedi parliamentary candidate. That to say or to game na say.
Yeah.
Because videos be na train not the way na original and so say yes, this is her win and you can't take it from her. In fact, she did well. And you know, also constituency why are there part trouble? Share a juma boy as you see no the contention kakra but we share trouble there. It's all over the place. And I knew Gloria would deliver. I think it's a day before.
Yeah, you gave me about 22 people who are coming to vote.
Exactly.
And menu nyina boa ma ombe vote here. Me so me ma 12 and Kofa no mba beto aba e wo ho. Exactly.
Because it was time the ombe come sama. Me ko hwe mo to aba. Enti mo ya de I think say you deserve an applause because wabo ejuma as the director of operations any D-Day coordinator ejuma we here trouble no e kire say yes we ejuma no and the results no aba ma ye nia ye ho yakopon ensure na
amen me that's
na Ablekumah North maka PC and I say MP elect the area no na meka chairman any executives ne the campaign team ejuma omo ye the D-Day your lawyers ne omo in fact they all did fantastically well and I must say yakopon ensure omo pa omo bo ejuma ye na with Ablekumah North nya ACC no before ansameba so kra no ohene there's one thing that worries me a lot cause we share nya ekoso wo collation center wa it is in the bracket of the youth and ombeye sa and yama entice and I keep asking myself say yet your memu na ye youth na ye training yen na ye pese ye ma Ghana dachi enko ye na esi ya betri so no is this the way to go? Is this the way we want to start our politics? And how I ever see our boy mind? I'm just so sad. I'm just so sad. But all what I'll say, and they say, the youth should tread cautiously to be able to learn from the good practices of our forefathers. Because you are sharing here. If this is the way to go, what are we also going to teach? Nanya esi wo Ablekumah no. Clearly you can see say we won the election and we won it very, very well. What the NDC sought to do, the hoodlums, as I'm talking about, say they sought to destroy pink sheets. They wanted to, spoil all ballot boxes. They were threatening lives. Whether you like it or not, you must declare for us.
So, pink sheets, according to the electoral laws, then they determine say obi enya say. So why would they want to destroy the pink sheets?
That is what we are all asking. Because for them, clearly, me assure say all parties had their internal coalition centers. Now, say who say enkoya, and they will try say we be bibia. Say time ne ba be so na ye be bobo who say enkoya there, then you have to start destroying something. This is what they sought to do. One other thing that they were also doing, and they say, as I say, more intimidating officials they were pushing and coercing the returning officers to forcibly declare. Now, what does our law says? CI 127. What does it say? It gives you the processes. As a returning officer, and I say as easy processes. Ube declare results. Now results are yet declare. Yante numbers are your boy. Yante nipakroni ding. Yet who you say, hey, they say NDC for a winning. They should bat their heads in shame. We give them credit because they have won. And you can't take it away from them. But when we near, and then other parliamentary seats are, we also felt say you're winning. One person will be you felt you won, or you know you won. We won because of our internal collated results. And clearly, we have it, and we have the facts there. And say omode Takashi ene kwambia emphas enye say omodu be share ketia ne say omo win no. I am sitting here as the secretary of the constituency, and I may catch omo say emmaso enne emmaso ochina.
What will you do?
What we will do is we will resort to the appropriate courts to make sure say the right thing is done. And to be sure, college now our constituency. The EC extended an invitation to us to come to the regional collation center. In fact, the day that they went, we had everything smoothly. Yet to me, quality do 214 electoral areas out of 280.
No, 218 polling stations, not electoral
218 polling stations out of 280 polling stations.
Okay.
And that is a cap by 67B. And as someone will catch it and say, Sadia, yana the last ye be a real coalition into na adiasa into the young cop, then we will come back the next day, which is on Tuesday.
Our original office,
Our original office.
Okay.
Until we all understood and we left. The next day, Yaba, instead of us to continue with the 67, that is where we had a challenge because when we say so we need to boise. Because
they knew they had lost. They were just,
We have our scanned copies, we have our original pink sheets, everything is with us. But these people will never let us continue the process smoothly. And this is where we had all these issues. And now, you say, and twas you say, you declare at the a choir fast to declare, a choir fast why you declare a Rabna Obe. As MP elect, where
were you?
News, Croppo, Akaye, say, all of a sudden you say you declare now, I'm crown or one take a quiet fast one you declare.
Where were you?
I was there.
And where was the declaration done? Any fan declaration?
In the coalition room, our electoral commission.
And you didn't hear it?
Nobody heard it.
So it means that there was no.
That's what I'm saying. That there are procedures from CI 127. The declare results. We didn't go through.
Okay, so on that note, yankoshe Trobu constituency. Emra, ye declare the parliamentary and I said the MP elect. Honorable Gloria Owusu. Send ya no kase. You see, I declare. Rabina or the same Rabina Obin a winner, but on no coalition center on he didn't hear and all kinds of join news to force so almost 1 month or so. Young Congo how the trouble parliamentary and I said MP elect no how she was introduced and I said she was declared to the people in the coalition center. Young Congo Niamra.
By the tallest representative as a representative of the Constituency, I hereby Gloria Usu as a
MP elect. You know, say who hobia na say e so there's no way I'll be say where hunia e so. Let's just say Ablekumah no something like this didn't happen.
It never happened at the district level at
the constituency level.
Yes, and when we went to regions nothing of that sort happened. In fact, now a them were crowded. There were a lot of noise, and all of a sudden, people were granting interview. And say NDC for no, I started air budget. I don't know if it's a self-declaration. We don't know, but send a maybe the better make I pay our polling and pay our pink sheet. No, we know say your quality ama yenya a vote difference of 414, but a no crap no main bet na ha and declare. I will only tell. Before and I say, Ablekumah Ghana for say, pay our pink sheet and our coalition.
That is a provisional result.
Yes. And then the pay share almost all the kind of say dailies I reported on our election say akufo-addo Nana Ekuo is the winner because they also took time to come for my press conference.
Okay.
My press conference now I gave them the certified true copy of what we have done. And to more quality, they saw it. In fact, you see, so more person will challenge ya, or mumra, yentina sidin, fawodia bra, 1, 2, 3, kind dear, anything.
How many?
It's easy to.
How many polling station results did you collate? Kase now muli deal with 414 or 418.
So. The 414 is the overall, total college. Okay. But your quality do 218. Ye jaye. I was saying can you bet to us the next day because easy any NDC phone ya etia say adiasa.
Yeah.
Intino emma and the next day we were supposed to have continued.
That's right.
And you do and who say ne akano ya kika see ni a winning.
Okay.
Then they have to just disrupt the process like they did at the district level. In fact, district level there I was really beaten. Akufo-addo and a police for to me so be more because say me come more between a fee ho. Emma the next day, so then my research officer took place. In fact, he has done a fantastic job. Honorable Jones, the graft. Or take you over any IT team in here will take you over a year ejumano. And Sunday the next day meet me as about but you shame me for no reason. And this is where me could die reflecting on the whole thing. Me say, hey, now NDC for sebi like they're naturally born bad. Say they just want to hurt you for no reason because of power. Yes, why don't you fight for a good cause, but rather you want to fight for something you indeed know say wenya. Yenfe bumai na o kasa no me te say o ka about some of the vandalism also in terms of breaking into public offices near there. Me who be or Ayawaso West. It's a shame. Is this the way to celebrate your win? This is purely criminal. Say ubera a buy asoye and now a buy office, a cotton freezers and a fridge. This is the way to go as a youth until a hard dream.
In fact, the violence there okay. Production mummy akwa Ablekumah West MPP office now omo vandalize na Ablekumah West MPP office now omo vandalize na ahwefo enhu ente ase nsem na ye ka no omo nti ase yi pa.
Look at this.
Wasi. Mo wini mom no hwede mo ye. Like how? Chale. No, but tell you mo wini mom no. Oh. What is all this? Mo wini mom no hwede mo ye. Oh, Charlie. Party pick up the summer fako.
Offer TV go home offer. They bring time come with the
Mo wini mom na mo ye say. Charlie. These people pa. Charlie. I no be anyhow.
anyhow.
You arrest them all. You arrest them all. You arrest them all. You arrest them all. We will arrest them all.
This is the kind of country we want to build for ourselves. Omaya ye pese ye ja edema enchirimba no enu ni se ya to aba na obi edi nkunim na nipa na wadi nkunim no wonu mum ese ne obeyi ni anso ho a yankohwe eye tepa eye violence any looting say ye wia ye bokro no ye twetwe nyama afri ho ede akọ yankohwe ni mra.
Police vote now we show you. Police vote now we show police we do by which we show on the side man ko see.
Well, yeah, ya hwehwe eno ya hwehwe no ya asem yebeko yenim se mpanimfo a wo man mu ebeye din se ye nka sade we eye omofe asofo a na omo kasa sa nyama we omo hu ye na wodo a ebedru osi dua amumo kokuo ebedru mri bia kokuo no ni ho ebebu abo enti mo a mo fe se mo kan bi gina CPS so platform so ye campaign ehun sunsan so no aban asesa enti suddenly mo na mo ye dede no mano ya silly. Well, we'll continue to do our work for you. Me ra ho papa send your green car no mebunu ye tete se dachi ye de o man no be show mo sa. This is the attitude. Nti amemo na koye se wo trafia kom de wa na wo pese wa ban ba na wo be wia na so be bokro no bi sana e pese o man Ghana echo well me de e pese na numre wo ti ase se ye MPP Frankatufo Frederick Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia dodo na abona baso se otumi concede defeat so jitum say ampa wodi encho. Now that tells you the robust system the New Patriotic Party put in place to collect its own resource. Enti wodi encho no party ni nim say wodi encho. There's no agreement about that. Sa so na sa collected resource no and as a system no odi nkunim so a ebeche say odi nkunim. Na ode futu ama obi bia se we na ye say na be yaka yan fantu ye chi na yan kan ye hummom ne hwe ba bia ankoyie na yentumi put ourselves together and then probably you can come back big time. But this is just a minor setback for a major comeback. Baumia calls to for an end to the blame game. Production muma yanko tie papa no nemra.
This time no obia very aho kakra. We are in pain. And yes, I've seen many people in pain. Maybe I have an abiding belief in God. It means say nyame share, you don't question it. His ways are not our ways. Inti oshishe baby na onti hasie. But adie share no ebia ene na eye papa ma udi onni. His ways are not his ways. Inti who pain no don't start blaming people. Blame game no ebe destroy. Let's come together because ye nim say if yen aye ho ena ye de power no ma enti just say hwe de ebe ye so that by 28 no we are united. Once we are united, this time no obia very aho kakra. We are in pain. And yes, I've seen many people in pain. Maybe I have an abiding belief in God. It means say nyame share, you don't question it. His ways are not our ways. Inti oshishe baby na onti hasie. But adie share no ebia ene na eye papa ma udi onni. His ways are not his ways. Inti who pain no don't start blaming people. Blame game no ebe destroy. Let's come together because ye nim say if yen aye ho ena ye de power no ma enti just say hwe de ebe ye so that by 28 no we are united. Once we are united.
Yo, Ghana man peni abadi chi Osaya Frankatufo edema MPP amanyoku no 2024 general elections num His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia and ordain no the same etudwa after say or jitum say wodi nkuku abato num ana ode efutuo ema party titafo say onim so omudi yawo na mum yankopon na onim nia wo ma yem pointy fingers emma say we na kofa bae we na kofa bae ni nyina emwa onu eni na titafo kasa no onyenko de o se da bi ne ekoso no sabi so onu no hye chi a fine enyo no hye chi so a obu ne enliegu na sum o se onhu ye enu nti dachi obi kan o se posterity na ebejaji yi bronya eduru anisa yato aba ncho aba nkunimdie aba ye nyina yebedi bronya no yes ebedi bronya no ama na ye fefefe enu nti akoba sa no de megidi se ebia na o fridge o pese o sesa o phones o pese o to bi de ma wadofo Nokia, Samsung, any iPhones, you know, they are opese otobi Christmas idea. Na baby a obenya good price. The ama also watobi no. Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco bronya achedie and kanfo the amamu enede. Mobile phones, ahodo nyina accessories any electrical retail outlet. Running afibia ne omo friend yearly Xmas promo no. There yadi egu akwemu free ene 16th December kopim afinu awiye se wo ye mistake ebura Franco Trading Enterprise me se nyama obesisa kofie no wa obeda mase enunti se obeto nyama bronye ya me kamfo se obeto nyama free ye Franco Trading Enterprise smart TVs dodo na ena aba Franco air condition chest freezers any refrigerators any blender ene bronya ide blenders na be su ewo your kitchens no enunti se ode na ye dada anase aseya pentem na ko Franco Trading Enterprise na microwave ya be bo djuma ye du fie na numere se etumi kan nyama hia within 2 minutes na ya kan kwan no ehye e de amaye Franco Trading Enterprise or microwaves ahodo out there ba CCTV camera ye ba be co parties se etumi ebo ye fie ehun ban ne ehun ne esi ewo ye fie mu enunti Franco Trading Enterprise CCTV camera ahodo a ode aba obetumi afra wo 0246 422338 0246 422338 and 0555 9393 11 555939311 and that's 0302 225651. Still, phone papa fee. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. A year Franco Trading for and I almost want to treat and come. Fred, she said, baby, I could see a per se who see Ablekumah North. You don't have member of parliament elect. Am I right?
So to speak.
Okay. So, sisi ano, me hu se party mpeni for JFK ne ya afenyo mark ne mpeni for edi aye press conference edi nsema tutuja. Oma kan nsem kakra de afa Ablekumah North nsem no ho. What are you expecting any time from now?
In fact, in a video we you know, it's really disturbing. It's really disturbing. Now, it's just unfortunate to say BBC air koso. But like you are saying, posterity will judge all of this.
Yes, posterity will judge all of this. I mean, no can say ECOWAS, a man penny for so abo nanadro danko akufo-addo Ghana man penny His Excellency. Omabo na baso papa. Ewo ni omo say omo can be almost say for upholding democracy in West Africa. Not just any yesi wo Ghana no ati West Africa bibi man enim papa say yasan yakọ abato na one government has handed and I say governments have changed oyene bia NC apart from to trust someone wo mo di nkunim no mom say omo be na nti ECOWAS mpanifo abo nanado danko akufo-addo abaso papa na afi so dodo na so abo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia abaso say otumi agitum na so eka ho na asumdwe na ye wono yenya eloti Fred
yeah enti no send our kind no party mpenifor JFK and national chairman and dom and normal press conference and all they are seeking to do is say all these constituencies are there are severe infractions no omo edi ato abonting into yes easy ebegina so in fact ye were 21 days period. We are still in the period where we can amend things and untend things. You best say easy entie in sema ye king na omontenase na omonye the needful na peri ye ene asumdwe emra because where we believe say MPP a win no it must be declared for MPP. I have no problem if ye kotenase na ye hwem say evidence ye can say crucial the most crucial evidence a pink sheet no we have to lay it on the table na yen hwehwem and this year we need but I believe say with Ablekumah North where I am coming from na ekuo free adwuma waye Any na ho fama ne de, I doubt and I know say this seat will never go into the hands of the NDC. Sa so na me pese yete asye say fiti ochina kono ye penentem enti no moma yente omonka na yentumi declare
hwan mammo nti omonka
isifo no asem na make yente omonka na ekwan bia so no abana eye dia no yenkotena ase na omo sanso ye recollation na omonfa ye akonya emayen na yentumi enko about our daily business, because at 1 week ni yes gusua etwe up and down na endra na NDC parliamentary candidate no enam na all that's what sorry them. I mean yes okora sorry them Ablekumah ye bisa ne say na nyamo na mo city na issues wo ho na say ye declare you see sanya ma we nia emwa unimpa say wini ye but still opese subverting the will of the people, and that is not how it's supposed to happen. Until yesre say easy emblem na yenhwe na yempedifo akasa na the right thing must be done.
Okay, Electoral Commission at the incentive for nhia mu bi ahihye so na mepese yebekwa koti nsem na omurezi eni bi fa nkomo ayedi no enumbre yon di enkonkohwe eye Electoral Commission na hold press conference a omode nsem ni bi atudwane ehu ne ayekoso. Okay, menemo kasei Akufo-addo adwen yo say based on the election results no say Ghana for empe impuntu sana ebimu ashase eka say Ghanaians prefer food over development to we abanya uba sa interchange ni sa road ni suku adan ni agenda 111 no menye na make sure say dokunu keke ni banku ni we no nipa benya edi ono na Ghana for question Akufo ebisa no listen say megiri say the rationale behind sa concern no and say wohwe na na dodanko akufo-addo abanya waye mpuntunjuma pa na ne nyina echi na Akufo ato abetia na Akufo-addo yom say well it means that Ghanaians don't want a development nemum ye furu na ehia ye kese ye funu no so de o ye wonhwe enye den a say bibi kum enti politicians who look at this me say penifo be research now more to me the findings about exactly what Ghanaians are looking for. Now me per se easy for press conference na womo eye no ye betumi ayi ehunfoni no e de akire because womo keka nsem wo mu a ehun behia se muso mo behunia eko. Now before that no msa come some few imame bie phone lines no na ahwefo so ntumi France na omarus to me say o pese also ofre akire wadwene a na ahobrase mu abetumi afre 0240 550 899 na mum ansa na obefre no mame enkofa sa easy press conference no na member sia
presidential results by the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. The presidential results from 9 constituencies had not been received. In addition to that, parliamentary results from 12 constituencies had also not been received. The facts are as follows. After close of polls on Saturday, the 7th of December, the collation at constituency collation centers began in all 40,648 collation centers, as expected. The Commission had put in place a robust mechanism enshrined in CI 127 to ensure the accurate but timely collation of results. Our well-trained staff were proceeding along the procedures enshrined in CI 127. Halfway through the collation, supporters of some political parties entered into the collation centers and disrupted and impeded the ongoing collation process. these supporters destroyed and tore the pink sheets being used for the collation, as well as ballot papers which could be relied upon in case of a dispute. In some cases, constituency results collation forms which were being collated were destroyed. Additionally, computers being used for the electronic collation of results were also vandalized. This brought collation in those constituencies to a standstill. It is important to note that in most of the collation centers, it is important to note that in most of the collation centers, our staff were issued with death threats and beaten up. This is the reason why collation for the outstanding constituencies could not proceed as envisaged. We wish to place on record that the delay in collation of results in those outstanding constituencies was in no way the fault of the Commission. It was simply because supporters of political parties besieged our collation centers and disrupted proceedings, bringing collation to a standstill. They also destroyed the constituency results collation forms and pink sheets required for collation and ballot papers which could rely upon in case of a dispute. In our bid to ensure the prompt collation of results in these centers, the Commission took immediate steps to liaise with the IGP to provide adequate security to enable our staff collate the results. To date, out of the 12 constituencies requiring recollation of parliamentary results, 3 have been completed. The 3 constituencies where collation has been successful are Suhum, Akwetia, and Fantiapa North. Recollation is yet to take place in the following constituencies, namely Ahafo-Ano Southwest, Ahafo-Ano North, Obuasi East, and Techiman South. It is imperative to note that the recollation in the following constituencies, namely Domi Kwamenya, Okakwe Central, Ablekumah North, and Tema Central constituencies did not follow lay-down processes as enshrined in CI 127. Presidential results by the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. The presidential results from 9 constituencies.
Electoral Commission penny for a year in Central for Shimu, our modern seminal be atujana, Areho, say, a coba, Nisa, Uti, a year Papayoka say, yeah. Now, just supporters of some political parties, send Yakanu, Titini NDC for a year or more. I destroy, I say, Yama Bibri, or more computers, Electoral Commission computers, and pink sheet, any other documenta, a bejina so a day, and who's a winning din, couldn't win it in Chono, or must say, Nina, Nafiso, or say, or my Juma Fono, a bio honoma, a mom death threats, say, either say, Obeji Unkwan, and I say, Obeji Unkwan, and I say, Ubeye. Either say ye bebo utuo anase ye bekum se nye saade na say open nia omo pese omo woye ma omo no so na afi so nsem bebre no say untumi obia ne wo betumi blame the EC say delay aba those constituencies say evidence I did declare will be winner no will be asheda assigner. You don't blame the Electoral Commission. No, just say out of 12 constituencies no emu miensa bi wo ho no ye suhum akotia ene fantia kwa north no de wo mu a declare atumi a recollect ama ya declare ni nyina so hwa eko MPP fo no ho afo ano south afo ano north obuasi east tachiman south domi kwa binyane Ablekumah north ne ne keke ka ho na aka no omo hwe se enche bia omo de finality ebeba ho na yakọ enum green mama bisao low turnout. Everybody is talking about low turnout. Uche Ablekumah North more figures 2012, 2016, 2020 into 2024 now. Would you say low turnout no affect a year more chances?
Clearly low turnout in fact affected almost all the 276 constituencies across the country. In fact, the Coalition for Domestic Election Observers, CODIO,
yeah.
They predicted this low turnout, around 63% across board, and it happened. But say, 2016, where we had 69.6%, even in 2020, the turnout still went up to 79%. And just say, 2016, 2020, at the compare 2024 the another say I will form because over call police station be total number of voters 500 as at 3 o'clock na 97 and ababeto aba and do half cry.
Okay.
And the low turnout really affected us, and anytime we have a high turnout it always comes to the advantage of the New Patriotic Party. And yes, your lessons we've all learned from this. What I will request and ask the party faithfuls, they say yama way and you say you both crap na enkonkoba say you both for enkonkotwaba exercise your franchise in the 2028. Let's go back to the drawing board, reorganize your home, and let's all come out in our numbers to vote. And anytime we do that, trust me, it goes in favor of the New Patriotic Party. And with this low turnout, and on idea baby I see, but BBI and say I believe we will all go back to the drawing board like I've said, and then we'll do the mathematics and then learn from our mistakes and then come up so strongly in the next upcoming elections. And I believe
we'll do the mathematics. Mathematics in there, me sure say because now maminje me pese sa low turnout no me wo graph bi one pese me de to screen so na answer na me sa no mamenko gya bo afon kra to be sima mienu bi na ensambra. Okay. Some of the seat show so on the two television. So now answer na me call break no. Na me can about a year low turnout no. Production move far end of second term low voter turnout no say that if any say screen this one na I have force so enhu nia ekoso a year low voter turnout. I think this is the lowest so far in our dispensation. No, lowest. I think 60 point something. Nunti enyanwa wa say dodo na kasafa low turnout in this election. Now we share analysis na say aban bia e the second term no low turnout no eba it affects aban na owo so no. Nunti e be share nenso. Na Mr. Green, what to Mebru Nufu?
Yeah.
Wash it near Akoso.
Yeah.
Mejidi say enyefe.
Very disturbing.
Very, very disturbing.
Yeah.
Now we have to call on Ghanaians in general to understand say abatono enye me emfa oyene embreye mum. It's a very civilized way of choosing who to lead us and all that. And mema what the afutuo kese pa ama mebunu especially omo hwe enumri
Ogena mako me da say afutuo de ye ni aye hia Ghana foso ehia afutuo na ne ameka ne say abato ye twem that time na ye de entokwa ene sekan e de echusu ye leaders and I said nipa kwa ye pese obedi ye so. Now we have moved to the democratic dispensation where you need to vote, exercise your franchise to elect a leader of a country. And this is how far we have come as a country. I believe, say, I will say, you're born by. Now, send your kind of, your leader. History will come and tell us, say, he's the leader of a party less than 14 hours. Where to me about out. Abra na easy cry enya ma out embeka ne results and that's all fan the results MPN no less than 14 hours oba be declare said mempen to kwa mempe basabasa mempe dedenti no per my internal collected results no I believe say ye didn't show. And this was an honorable a way for our leader Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to concede defeat. And so I was say yeni ya yeshua na ya faso enti mebunu and then me share parliament ya recall parliament o share the way our parliamentarians no omo ya say asabia by your friend no honorable warrior asa now o share the way omo twa picture na bebeto wa it could clearly tell you say yan kom to kwa na your followers na edim penifo we echi no just say mo de it is a do and die affair. We need to condemn this. Because near a collation center no seriously I still have some nightmares when I sleep because me straight the way and now the hoodlums were coming at me and 100 and 200 trying to disturb the peace that we're enjoying in the collation center na at it. This is not what the youths are taught to do. Enti mesre me fa we fidie kese so na maka kire mbebunu say asemba na say ye koto aba moma yen kai say ye wabusua ye wo mind to protect ye wo mind say ye wo mind a was say ye building into the future na ye man ye echirima so emra metoa so kwame nkruma be ye bi okọ saa so na Jerry John Rollins be ye bi okọ akosa aba bedu na akufo-addo so ono so waye ne de okọ John Mahama baye wasanso aba ono so ne de betwem obekọ and Ghana will still be there. Why do we want to do this to ourselves? Aya abatwo na me pese me ma Ablekumah no for eti asese yem betwa montro se nya munim no se deep within na senka ya quality resource no and this one me pese monti asese ya quality resource na nka ye hu se ye lose a we will not come and sit here. I will put my integrity on the line where I know say my pink sheet clearly tells me say you lose. I will come and sit here and talk. Me pese me semobo na me tell mo say abatuo no in a coalition room you set it up in the constituency no everything, every indication, say we have won the election, and we won with a margin of 414, and all our 280 pink sheets, polling station pink sheets, are there as evidence to show. Intino, say Munyan to Boisier. I've been receiving calls when I wait from General Eko saying, then Eko, I can tell you, say, Honorable Nanekwe Usuofie is ensuring that this seat will be maintained. All executives, chairman of the constituency, is also really working so hard to ensure, say, we will still maintain this seat. And the truth of the matter is, say, we have won. It is a 10 years, a day 4 years, a day 3 years crap, we will still challenge these results and let the Ghanaian people and then Ablekumah for who say indeed we have won, and we have evidence to show in that regard. And you know, in Christchurch, youth no any some words of encouragement. Ablekumah for no, and I make us say Obianka na come to the yem. I try this week there. Me assure say AC officially will declare us as the winners of the constituency, and everybody will hear and see for themselves.
Yo, Ura Frederick Green, secretary the ma Okankwe Ablekumah North constituency and ma MPP Amanyokunu ena mote ninkano na ohwe social media nsemo a APP mu ama NDC for no kra dodo na omani enye ho ene Ora Setekpe former minister for finance nsemo a okeka defa free SHS no ho ene the vice president elect also can be the farm or say government budget cannot support free SHS Setekpe okan TV3 so o share we so say limit free SHS to day students Setekpe edges program review na say free SHS nkomodie no ahyasia no so omampani a yi no John Mahama or say his excellency or say Ghana's incoming president John Mahama said the financing program with the IMF will limit his government's ability to undertake immediate radical reforms. That just say or the CR the nyamano share IMF in Shishaya e wo ho dada say nyama bebre o kan so be no IMF ninti ho ahwa otumi enye yen de ehunu ye ka kire mu dada odofo enebre bema ye de dwumedi no asi my guest Frederick Green, secretary the ma Ablekumah North MPP, and yatin nka earlier on Charles Owusu Kwakun also Okankwe Central Secretary and yeneno atwetwe enkomonde beda say ope ebre na udi dwumedi we achi enim say discussions no aboa bebre na yebekọ yenim penifo aboa me ma me de dwumedi we brem lawyer Charles Kweku Amodate eja ando justice af kwesi Nancy George Sarkodie focus ima Kobe Scratch bentay ani omo keka ho na eboa ma ye de dwumedi me adom a wukwada ebei ye besan ehia mu makra mu